Here's your lights. We have 4 lights, but it was 5 lights now. And we are away, and Brian has jumped to start, so he's going to have a drive-through penalty straight away, as we have lots and lots of cars side by side. It could be, in fact, oh, there's somebody jumped back. That's dangerous. I think they're 4 wide into turn 1. And there's lots of drivers off the track, and lots of drivers rejoining, and this could be quite bad. There is a big crash behind, a huge, huge crash. And it's an instant virtual safety car. What a wonderful start to this Grand Prix. And I think he's gone. He has restarted and he's caught his teammate slightly off guard. Behind him, Calicano has also been caught quite a bit off guard. Is anybody close to anyone at the minute? Doesn't look like. The Crossfrog's AI is looking threatening. Maybe he gets overtaken by Oligelli. In fact, let's get off the stops. He could do a send here on Tyrant, but I think he's a little bit too far back to think about that for now. And he's spun. Or half spin. He rejoins in P8. But he is going to pressure Calicano. Until he Tommy even. Oh, and Tommy forces him off track. And that will not be very nice for Luxy. Quite a few close people on track, as just Arini looks like he might try and make a move, and he's gone straight on, completely missed the brakes. Elsewhere we've got Aussie and Tyrant, who were side by side, and the side by side again is Aussie has made a mistake and he's gone onto the curb. Tyrant has locked the rears, what it looked like anyway, and almost steered into Aussie, unfortunately. Oh, and Calicano's... No, Luxy's made a mistake. And Luxy's... Someone spun. Tyrant spun. And he's also got wing damage. And somebody else has maybe got wing damage too. This could be dangerous. Obviously there's no DRS, so they're going to be down the straight without any drag reduction. Crossfrog's going to use the battery and try and get down around the outside. BPA is going to defend the inside. Crossfrog's on the better line on the exit here. Chance to force him a bit wider and compromise his line. But then Crossfrog's had the chance to compromise his own line. And now Boakes is going to come through. And possibly take the position from Crossfrog. Here comes Ollie Jelly. He's going to try and send it around the outside. He's going to have the inside line if he can manage to hold it here for the next corner. But Tom looks like he may have conceded. He has. Oh! 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 What happened there? Ollie Jelly with wing damage now. I don't know whether there was contact from behind from Tom. It looks a little bit like it could have been. We have a yellow flag. It's Tiger Boy who's spun ahead of this pack. And he's now unghosted, and this could be quite an issue. Good save there from BPA to stop himself going into the wall. But Tiger Boy and BPA now side by side as they head down the straight, and we have a safety car. Not too sure what that's for, not too sure what the safety car's doing either, because apparently it's in the pits and it's not in the pits at the same time. There's some overtaking under the safety car going on as well. And Ollie Jelly has been disqualified for parking in a dangerous position. So did he spin into the pit lane, which caused a safety car? Lando has received a drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car, so maybe he didn't realise it was a safety car. Make any inroads on either of them, which they haven't looked like they've been doing so far. Nick Flies has gone. Not as good of a restart as he got last time, but Luxy is now having to lift off, so he could be under pressure from his teammate. But Davenay has managed to get past Cornball and move himself into P2, and it says we've got another safety car, but we don't. Ignore that. Maxi merging to get the position on Aussie. As Tiger Boy is... Oh, and Aussie's out of the race. And we have another safety car. Lewis has a 10-second time penalty for a severe collision with Lando. Today Tommy goes into the pit lane. He's willing to lose a lot of positions for some fresh inters. Huh? Today Tommy the first driver to switch onto the dry tyre. Now this could be the call of the century or completely stupid. Maybe when he heard intermediates he accidentally heard mediums. As Nick Flies is going quite early this time. This time Davenay is having snaps on the restart. Struggling for a bit of grip. And BPA is gaining on Tiger Boy. There's a lot of people going into the pits. We might have to watch Tom and see how he does, but Luxy getting closer and closer. And going down the inside of Cornwall and putting himself back onto the P3, so he's getting close to where he started. And Jeffrey Nasty's gone from bad to worse. 10 seconds for speeding and another 10 seconds for crossing the line on the pit exit. We have VSC. Slick tyres on. Oh, moment for Tom. A big moment for Tom. Stick Flies is going to go into the pits and he probably on soft tyres. That's a risk for the race lead for him. Now, if with that sort of gap, you have to be 100% confident that you're going to have the grip on the tyre. And we'll find out now whether the crossover has started. Frog is faster. And here comes Crossfrog. Is he going to try and make a move for the lead of this race? Not yet. But Davenay could be in for this as well. He has managed to catch up quite a lot. Here comes Crossfrog. He's got a chance possibly to make a move down the inside here. Is he going to go for it? It's going to be forced to the outside. Nick Flies defends his position aggressively, but it's legal. Davenay will be right on the scene now. Here comes Crossfrog. Is he going to send it? Not completely. He's going to try and make a move around the outside. He gets it done for now. Davenay on the scene. Davenay takes the lead. And now Davenay, I expect to drive into the distance, but that is really silly from Nick Flies. I don't really know what he was thinking. He had such a big lead. And there's nobody else behind him on the slick tyre who could have caught up. As our leader approaches the line. And he kept it clean. He kept it smart. As much as I said he didn't. And Davenay comes to cross the line to win the Australian Grand Prix. Crossfrog will come home in P2 and it'll be Nick Flies with a very strange strategy decision to come home and finish in P3. And there's your order. Davenay P1, Crossfrog P2. Very good result for Crossfrog and Davenay. Nick Flies P3 with the odd strategy call at the end. BPA P4, Cali Cannell P5, Lewis M P6, today Tommy's P7, Cornwall P8, Tyrant P9, Oaks is P10, Justarini's P11, Lando finishes in P12, Brian P13, Jeffrey Nasty ends up in P14, and then your DNFs are Luxy, Tiger Boy, Aussie, Ollie Jelly, Man Like Shad,